Hello everyone. For this video, we'll be looking at cubic equations and finding the roots of them. So let's look at the first example question that we have here. The roots of the equation x cubed plus ax squared plus bx plus 24 is equal to 0 are 2, 3, and p, where p is an integer. Find the value of p. Now, since they say that the root of this cubic equation is 2, 3, and p, we can actually safely assume that x would equals to 2 and x would equals to 3 and x would also equals to p, isn't it? From here, to find the value of p, what we need to do is actually we need to know that if we put them into brackets for cubic equations, since there is a cubic, then that means there are 3 brackets. X would be minus 2, x would minus 3, and x would minus p from the answers here, okay? And if we were to expand the equation, it doesn't matter what the previous expansions were. All we needed to know is the expansion for this multiplied by this, then multiplied by this, as this value here would have given us the y-intercept for this cubic equation, okay? So to rewrite that, you just have negative 2 multiplied by negative 3 multiplied by negative p, and this would equals to 24. Solving the equation from here, negative p would equals to 2 times 3, 6, divided 24 divided by 6, 4, okay? And p would therefore equals to negative p, negative 4, okay? So this first step here is quite easy. Now, in the next step, show that a might equals to minus 1 and find the value for b. To show that the a value is equals to negative 1, we have to actually expand this bracket here. X minus 2, x minus 3, and x minus p. From here, expanding it like any other normal equation, this times this, you have x squared minus 3x, and this times this, and this times this, minus 2x plus 6. And this whole equation, sorry, I shouldn't write this as p, I should write this as p is negative 4, right? So x minus negative 4 plus 4 here, okay? And x plus 4, all right? Expanding this bracket one more time. So it's this times this, you would have gotten x cubed, this times this, 4x squared. Oh, this one I should have simplified it. Let me just simplify it as well. X squared minus 5x plus 6, okay, x plus 4. So we have this times this, x cubed, this times this, x to 4x. And then from here, this times this, minus 5x squared, this times this, minus 20x. And lastly, this times this, and this times this, which is plus 6x plus 24, okay? And then from here, we would have gotten the values of, after you simplify them, x cubed minus x squared minus 14x plus 24. So now that we have this final cubic equation, we can equate that a is the coefficient of x squared, which is, in this case here, negative 1. b, which is the coefficient of x, in this case here, would have been negative 14. Okay, and we will be done with this question here. Now, let's look at some other examples here. The cubic equation x cubed plus ax squared plus bx minus 40 is equals to 0 has 3 positive integer roots. 2 of the roots are 2 and 4. Find the other roots and the value of each of the integers a and b. So from the question, I would have gotten these 2 clues here. The roots are 2 and 4, meaning to say x is equals to 2 and x is equals to 4. You know that you're supposed to have 3 x values. So the third one, I'm going to equal it to P as well, since the last question was equals to P, right? Then from here, I know that if I were to put them back into the brackets, it's going to be x minus 2, x minus 4, and x minus p is equals to 0. If I expand this, I would get the cubic equation back. Okay, but since I'm only first looking for the value of p, what I can do is I can write that -2 multiplied by -4 multiplied by -p to find the y-intercept is equals to -40. Okay. Then solve the value for p. -p is equals to -5. P would have given us the value of 5. Okay. Yep. So from here, since I have the value of p, I can rewrite it into my equation of x minus 2, x minus 4, x minus 5, okay, is equals to 0. And from here, expand my cubic equation. So this times this and this times this, x squared minus 4x, this times this and this times this, minus 2x plus 8. Okay, x minus 5 equals to 0. Then moving on, simplify the equation here. X squared minus 6x plus 8 multiplied by x minus 5 equals to 0. Expand this times this, x cubed, this times this, minus 5x squared, this times this and this times this, minus 6x squared plus 30x, this times this and this times this, plus 8x minus 40 equals to 0. From here, simplify your cubic equation. X cubed minus 11x squared plus 38x minus 40 equals to 0. And then lastly, state the values again. A, which is the coefficient of x squared, A, which is the coefficient of x squared, is equals to -11. B, which is the coefficient of x, would be equals to 38. Okay, simple. One last example for this video. A cubic equation x cubed plus ax squared plus bx minus 36 is equals to 0 has a repeated positive integer. If the repeated root is x equals to 3, find the positive root and value of a and b. So if they say here the repeated root is x equals to 3, I can actually say that x equals to 3, x equals to 3, and the last one is x equals to p, which we do not know if it's a positive or negative yet. From here, write down your brackets, x minus 3, x minus 3, and x minus p, okay, equals to 0. Then multiply the numbers together, -3 multiplied by -3 multiplied by -p is actually equals to -36. From here, -p would equals to -36 divided by +9, -4. And therefore, p would have equals to 4, right? Since p is equals to 4, I can right now rewrite everything into the graph, into the equation. X minus 3, x minus 3, and x minus 4 equals to 0. Expanding this bracket here, x squared minus 6x plus 9 multiplied by x minus 4 equals to 0. Expand this bracket as well. X cubed minus 4x squared minus 6x squared plus 9x, x cubed minus 4x minus 6x squared. Sorry, missed out one number here. Plus 24x plus 9x minus 36 equals to 0. Simplify this equation. X cubed minus 10x squared plus 33x minus 36 equals to 0. Double check if I made any mistakes. Minus 6x squared minus 24 plus 9 plus 6 equals 0. Right. And then from here, since I've got the correct values already, then this is actually to find the value of a, which is the coefficient of x squared. A would equals to negative 10. And b, which is the coefficient of x, b is equals to 33, and would have therefore solved the question. Okay, hope this video helped you guys. Thank you.